Hello, friend and fellow mover. Welcome back. So we have Movement Monday number 3, and we are continuing to look at a singular, like one at a time, get up pattern. So we've seen this same format several times. Of course, today will be unique in that the single pattern that we're looking at is brand new. Today we're looking at the big toe get up, which is a personal favorite of mine. However, the format is going to be the same as what we've already seen. So we're going to be starting out with a really nice prep set, and that will get us all warmed up and all prepared, especially in the joints that are being called upon today to do a lot of work for us in those 100 reps. Then at the very ooey gooey center, we have our 100 rep challenge of the big toe get up. And then to conclude, we're integrating and cooling down and stretching out. So there's going to be some really nice relief work at the end of this. As always, if you would really like to cut to the chase and just get to those 100 reps, I'm going to put that timestamp down below in the description so you can jump right to the good stuff if you care to. But personally, I really like to be well prepared. So we're going to start, if you're with me, we're going to start up standing. Let's go to stand now, and we'll get into that prep set. Okay, so as we often do, we're working with a timer. It's just going to help keep us on pace, keep us moving through this. And our very first movement is pedaling out through our feet. So in a standing position, we're going to get right to this. Lift one heel, bend that coordinating knee, and switch. And here we go. So pretty simple to get us started here today. Just pedaling one foot at a time. And what I'd like you to really start to feel with this one is that we're working the hinge. We're working the hinge of the toes, the hinge of the ankle, and the hinge of the knee. And what we're going to be looking at in this big toe get up pattern is hip hinging, knee hinging, ankle hinging, and toe hinging. So the only one of those four that we're not really addressing right now is the hip. But big time what we're getting into is toes and feet. So we have a 1 minute repeat timer. Some things we will do for longer. We'll do some things for 2 minutes. So when you hear the beep, it doesn't mean you're done necessarily. So just stay with my verbal cueing. I'll talk you through everything. All right. So now double time, both heels up and down. This is your calf raise. So just lifting and lowering with control. Nice steady breath here, waking up the body, getting psyched, getting in the mood here to move today, to move through these 100 reps. Let's go to the top and hold. So just sustain at the tippy top. Nice big breath. Lower your heels one more time, up and hold. Should feel those calves waking up. We're gonna need those calves today. All right, nice and easy as you lower down. Shake out one foot, shake out the other foot. We've got a little bit of balance now. So standing on one leg, bring the other knee up, hold on, and then circle one direction. So just stay with that same direction, a couple more circles. Nice big ankle circle. Good, and now reverse, circle other way. Coming to a center position with your foot, point and flex. Standing leg is still straight this whole time. Good, switching sides. Reset, other side comes up. Hold on to the knee nice and snug, and then begin to circle. We stay with that same direction, circling that same direction here. now reverse it, circle the opposite way. Just working some nice balance with our ankle mobility here. Find center, point and flex. Point and flex. Good, we'll take the ankle mobility out of this and just work a little bit of knee exchange. So as you lower that side, hug your opposite knee in up, little squeeze, and then switch. Hug, squeeze, switch. This one working really the hinge of the hip and the knee. We do need our balance today, so it's also really nice just to awaken the vestibular system there. Awaken all the mechanoreceptors right in your feet and your ankles that help to stabilize you in balance. Good, keep going, just a few more like this. You can go at your own pace, you can go much faster than me if you care to. You can go much slower, like whatever your energy is calling for today, just go with it, it's all good. It's all good. Our next movement is a stretch. So we're going to be working statically for just a moment here. Finish up with one more. Got that knee squeeze there. And then take your left foot back behind you a little bit, bend the knee, sit down, tuck your tail, so posterior tilt of your pelvis, and just stay there for a few moments. So what we're looking to do is stretch that back foot, the top of it, right? So we have our toenails down, it's a pointed foot, pointed ankle. And to feel a little bit more, you can always shift more of your weight backwards. So you're right on top of that stretch. That really builds the intensity quite nicely, doesn't it? Good, just a few more moments. Breathing into that stretch. And then changing sides. So come up for just a moment. Unweight that back foot. Give it a shaky, shaky, shaky. Woo, and switch. So other side goes back. This is a toe pull. Yeah. So we're on the top of the foot. Scoop your pelvis, squeeze the glute to help engage. It also opens the front of your hip a little bit, but mostly it's opening the top of your foot. And just breathe into it, hold and sustain for 1 minute. This one's a really nice complement to all the toe flexion. So this is your toe, this is toe flexion. All your toe extension, where you have your toes tucked under. Just another moment, almost there. Hopefully you're feeling a really good stretch. Shift your weight, lift and gently shake, gently, gently. Okay, hinge to squat, guys, so check it out. You're gonna karate chop your hips back, so it's a pretty flat back. Tilt your pelvis forward, and then squat and find your depth of squat. You can have your hands and arms anywhere you like. You can touch the floor, you could reach straight forward, you could reach up. Nice. And then let's stand. Now you can reach your arms up, I often do that, but you don't have to. Hinge again, we repeat the pattern, and squat. So as you stand, you can just bring your arms by your side if you prefer that. So whatever you would like to do in your movement practice today, we're putting these 3 positions together. So we're going hinge to squat to stand, and we're gonna keep going. This is for 2 minutes, and we are about halfway right here, but we're gonna go 1 more minute. Again, any pace you like, just opening up your body today, working the hinges.
My way thinking of you. It's a long way home when I'm not going to you.
Really start to notice how your body is responding to these ranges of motion.
The day comes back, I know you won't.
If you're feeling good to pick up the pace,
Feel
free to do that now.
Just like the sun.
We have 20 seconds here.
Just like the sun. Just like the sun.
Nice. Squat and hold. So coming down into your squat, bring your hands behind you. Walk your feet a little forward. Hips are up. This is crab. As you reach your knees forward, lift your heels. Now one knee in and down, the other is just out of the way. Other side, in and down. Go again, in and down. In and down. Good, keep going. You can rock back for a moment into a squat, right? And then forward and reach. But how you want to groove with this is totally up to you. Feeling it again in the toe extension there. Also opening the quads. All right, let's try both together, both. So your knees might come nowhere near the floor. That's totally fine. It's totally fine. Just work your range of motion, whatever that is for today. Keep going. We're going to go for about 40 more seconds. And if you would like to try it, for a moment, squat. And then tap. Squat. And tap. That's purely optional, guys. Almost there. Nice. Forward fold. Come to your forward bend. Walk your hands out. Down dog. Stretch it out and down dog. Let's bring the insides of the feet together. Still working a lot here. Feet and ankles. Lift your heels. Lower your knees. Walk back. Sit up. Lean back. Open the fronts of your thighs. Come forward. Down dog, feet together. Lift your heels, lower toes sit, walk your hands back. Lean back a little or a lot. Again, down dog, feet together. Lower knees. Walk back, lean back. As far as you want. It's totally up to you, down dog. We're gonna go again, guys, keep going. Keep going. I hope you're starting to feel really good and warm, especially in your feet. Yeah, remember this is called big toe get up. So it's gonna be all about your feet. Or I should say a lot about your feet. Not all, but it's a lot. Okay, keep going. You can linger in down dog as long as you'd like. You got 30 seconds. You can linger leaning back in your toe sit as long as you'd like. So it's up to you now. We're almost done with this one. Toe sit, and then flip your feet, point, sit back. So, feel free to stay here 1 minute. feet are pointed. If you would like to try it, lean back, use your hands, lean back and lift your knees. Very big on the ankles and toes. Yeah, the fronts of the feet here. As we did in crab, you're welcome to move one knee down and then the other and sort of pedal it if that feels nice. You can also, again, just reach both at the same height. We only have about 12 seconds here. If you want to practice balance, there's some balance right there. We have just 2 more things to do and then we're into 100 reps. Come forward. Big toe sit. Curl your toes under. Sit yourself up. Now rock back and squat. Feet are together as you squat. Forward into the big toe sit. Back into a squat. So we're going to be seeing a lot of this. This is essentially what's coming your way, yeah? Is this mechanical exchange right here. If you're feeling good, you can do a few without your hands. Just going back and forth. Knees down, knees up. Arms can do anything you want. Let them swim. It's all good. Just trying to feel it from the control from the feet and ankle, as well as your core, right? As well as your core. All right, one more thing, guys. Point your feet for a moment, sit back. We got one more thing. So I'm sitting, I'm leaning back just to put more pressure on my ankles. All right, this is our last one, guys. Come forward, curl your toes, and sit. Take a moment and just hold this position. So, for about 40 more seconds, we are right here just holding this stretch. And as I've done with the previous couple of Movement Mondays, I'm going to invite you to self-evaluate right now. If anything we have done so far has caused you joint distress, right? If there's any signals your body is sending that something is not safe, something is not comfortable, something just isn't constructive for where you're at today, then I'm going to invite you to stop the video here. And over time, as you continue with this series, you will definitely, progress. And you might progress to the point where the 100 reps is going to make sense for you. Come forward, please. Point your feet and sit back with pointed feet. If, however, for today you've taken inventory in these couple quiet moments and you're realizing I'm at my limit, I think I've had enough, then I'm gonna invite you to step away from the video at this stage and just continue with this prep work. But if you feel good and you're ready to continue on, then we've got 100 reps of the big toe get up. So you can watch a few. I always invite you to do your own visual preview, see how the movement goes, and then jump right in about here because we are starting with 100 reps. So we don't need the timer anymore. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna curl the toes under. We're gonna rock back into a squat. We're gonna stand up and we're gonna come back down. We're gonna sit in this position each time just for a very quick bit of ankle and toe relief. All right, so here we go. Big toe, rock back, stand up, squat down, lightly land your knees, point your feet. 1, curl, rock, stand, squat, toe sit, point feet, sit. 2, 3, just get a nice rhythm. 4, guys. We got a good pace going now. 6. 7. 8. So we are going to take a break at 10. 9. Let's do one more together. All right, that's 10. Pause here. If you practice some yoga, you know Virasana. You can take your feet apart. Maybe you have a yoga block handy and you just sit on the block. This pose is definitely not for everybody, so please don't feel at all pressured to practice it if it's not already in your repertoire. So you can just stay on top of your heels, or you can do Virasana, Hero's Pose. If you know it, take a couple breaths. Good, come forward, use your hands, curl your toes under, forward fold. Again, take a couple breaths. If it feels nice, you can hold your elbows. Not mandatory, obviously totally fine, just to dangle your arms. All right, we're going in for another 10. So to guide yourself down, you can use your hands, bring your feet together, nice and easy. Let's again start with the feet pointed, and we'll come back to that each time, and that will be our count. All right, ready? And begin. So curl toes to stand, squat down, toe sit, and then point feet, sit for 1. All right, so we're gonna count to 10 here. Curl, stand, 2. This is our second set of 10. 3, of course you can use your hands. I'm sure you know that already. 4. But if not, I just want to enforce and encourage and empower. 5, you to use your hands as much as you'd like. 6. 7. 8. 9. Let's do one more. 10. Stay right there. If you need to shake your legs out, feel free to shake your legs out. You can also sit in hero pose. Again, we're just taking a few moments here, not long at all. Forward fold. So we've seen 20 already of our 100. Bring your feet together, big toe sit, and then point your feet. This is our start position now for this set. I'm going to go to 20. I'm going to do 20 in this set, which will bring us to a total of 40. However, if you benefit from resting after 10, I encourage you, pause the video, rest, and jump back in when you're ready. Here we go. Curl and stand. Squat, big toe sit, and point. 1. Again, we're going to count to 20 this time. 2. Just get a rhythm. Stay the course. 3. That's what 100 reps is all about. It's mental more than it's physical. 3. And if ever I give you an extra rep, that's just your bonus. You're welcome. 5. 7. All sorts of stuff is working really hard here. We are working now. 8. 9. Okay, so that's 10. If you'd like to pause and join back in, please do that. Otherwise, keep going. And we'll do 10 more before we rest. So it's 11 for this set. Trying to stand all the way up at the top. 12. 13. How's it going? How you doing? Are you hanging in there with me? I don't know. 14. These are the kind of games I play on my own all the time. So I'm no stranger, 15, to this kind of thing. 16, and maybe it's the same for you. Maybe you do lots of repetition in your movement patterns as well. It's such a great way to train the body. 17, to grease a groove, so to speak, and to master a skill. The skill here is big toe get up, right? 18. And how do you know that something is a skill? It gets better with repetition. 19. Here's your 20. Okay, so if you're with me, let's pause. Stay like this or separate your feet, Virasana. Which stretches your quads, because your quads are working really hard. If you would like, if it feels good in your body, you can lean back. Obviously not mandatory, totally optional. Good, let's do the forward fold. So in yoga, if you practice, this is your Uttanasana, forward bend pose. Anything you like with your arms. You might even lace your hands behind your head, tuck your chin. All right, lower yourself back down. Feet are together. This is our start position. We're gonna go for 10, we'll take a little rest, and then I'm gonna challenge us to do the last 50 straight. And of course, you have the option to pause the video anytime you want. All right, ready? Here we go. Going for 10 this time. 1, and then we will be halfway there. Halfway home for this 100 rep challenge. 2. 3. 4. 5, doing so great. We're making mad progress, guys, mad progress. 6. 7. 8. Let's do 2 more. 9. And here for 10 is 50 reps. Take a moment, breathe. Your asana optional. Leaning back, optional. Okay, so we have 50 more reps to go. And what you may find is that 50 is a really good challenge for you right now. And so again, you can wrap up your routine here today. So long, farewell. Thanks for being here. Let's come to a forward bend. Or, you can obviously skip forward, do the cool down and the stretch. That would probably feel really good. But if you're game, we're going for 50. It's going to take a little while. It's going to take some minutes, and it's probably going to burn the thighs, but we're going to try for it. Take just another moment, forward fold. Good, and then guide yourself down to sit, pointed feet. Pause in your set position. Okay, here we go. Curl, stand, come back down. So that's one of our final 50. 2. Just get the groove. Enjoy. This is what it's all about right here. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Just keep flipping those toes. 9. Whoop. 10. If ever you lose your balance, it's no big deal. Just jump right back in. You are all fine. 11. Don't let that tarnish you. You're doing great. 12. We all lose our balance from time to time. It's really just about regaining and getting right back on the horse. 13. 14. 15. Doing so great with this set. 16. 17. 18. 19. There's 20. We've got 30 more to go, guys. Continuing. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25, that's a bit of good news, right? We're halfway through our final 50. We're just gonna keep on trucking. 26. 27, use those hands anytime you need. Over time, you won't need your hands. 28. But as you're building this pattern in your body, as you're grooving this pattern in your nervous system, 29, you might benefit from that assistance, so don't be shy about using hands. That's 30, we got 20 to go. $31. 32, really strengthening those feet. I'm sure you're starting to feel that. Not to mention your thighs. 33. This one will really get your quads big time. 34. 35. 36. 37. So we are experts now. We're just gonna keep rocking. 38. 39. So this is a bit of good news right here. This is 40, which means we only have 10 to go, guys. You've done 90 total. We are in the home stretch. So let's call this now 91, because that's what it is. And we'll count our way to 100. 92. 93. Oh, getting so close. 94. 95. Let's go just 5 more now. 96. 97. 98. Oh yeah. 99. Oh guys. All right, so check it out. You've got the last one right here. This is 100. I'm gonna do one more. You wanna do one with me? Let's do it. I always like to do one to grow on. Woohoo! All right, there it is. There is your 100 reps. All right, legs are a bit on fire. Come forward onto your belly and let's come into Sphinx pose. In Sphinx, prop up on your elbows, extend your legs behind you, and just take a couple moments, lengthen and breathe. Here we take just a few moments, allowing the front of the body to lengthen back out. So feeling for the point of your feet, how that opens the toes in the opposite direction of toe sit. Feeling for the fronts of the ankles, again, opposite direction of your squat. Knees, the knees nice and extended, the hips nice and extended. One more breath there, full inhale. Soft exhale. And then lower yourself so that your chest and your head come down to rest. And you can rest your head on your forehead, your chin, or your cheek, whatever you like. Bend your knees. And just do a very quiet, simple, nurturing little windshield wiper here. Then re-extend your legs. Hands next to the sides of your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down. Tone through your legs as you rise into Cobra. Soft and easy exhale. We'll do a few like that. Rise, find the height of your Cobra. And release. Good, continue with your breath. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release. If that breath doesn't suit you, then simply breathe naturally and pulse with the movement here. Rise and pause. If it feels good, rock to one side, look over the opposite shoulder. This is optional. Side to side. Only if it feels good. Arriving back at center. Softly lower. Rest your head, and one more time, knees bend, windshield wiper. Release your legs. Put some tone in your belly, some tension to your core, and press yourself up. Come to child pose as you're ready. From child, let's come to seated. Shake your legs out in front. Left leg straight and strong. Right leg crosses. Draw the right knee in. Option for the bottom leg to bend as well. So if that's something you enjoy, you're welcome to do that. Spinal twist. As you breathe out, rotate to your right. You can do anything you like with your arms today. Just getting a little rotation in the spine here. As you unravel and release center, let go your legs, give them a shake. We'll keep the right leg extended to start, left leg cross. Draw the knee to your chest and pause here. Option to bend your bottom leg if you'd like. As you breathe out, spinal twist to your left. Any arms you like. One last breath here on this side. Release to the center, shake your legs out front. And let's do a seated windshield wiper. So hands behind, bent knees, alternate, any pace you like, whatever's good for you. Just getting a swivel of the head of your thigh bone there inside your hip socket. I'm going going to swivel in and out here. Let your knees tip one way. Twist around, face the back of your mat. You can stay high on your hands or lower to your elbows, whatever you prefer. Just a couple moments here. Good. Switch sides. Coming through the center there. Back to the center, hands behind, windshield wiper. One more time. Legs out front, little shake. Let's take the legs wide here. So sitting with the legs at a wide angle. See if I can do this so you can see something. Okay, that's not bad. All right, wide angle. And at first, just hands behind you and sit tall. So a lot of what we did today was contractile through the inner leg line, which means we were hugging the legs together. So this is, again, a complement to that. We're going the other way. We're going opposite direction of that pattern. So we're sitting nice and wide here. Still trying to optimize my angle for you. Yeah, I think that's about as good as we're going to do. So another nice breath upright. And then let's focus over one leg. So it doesn't matter which one, we'll do both. Right? So angle your upper body over one leg and lean into it a little bit. If you ever find this is too much or it's just simply impossible for your body as it is today, then stay center and breathe at center. That is fantastic. Walk through the center and over to your second leg. And you'll feel quite a bit through the side of your back body that you are reaching away from. So whatever your back leg is, the leg that you are not framing with your hands, that side of your back is getting a huge stretch here, as well as your legs. Good. Let's go again. Come through center. Maybe you find you get a little bit more reach, a little bit more length. Again, the side body that coordinates there with your back leg is the one receiving a huge stretch. Through the center. You might notice you get a little lower center each time. Second leg, pause, lengthen. This time as you come center, pause center. On your hands or on your elbows. If it suits you to do a full fold, you're welcome to do that. This really isn't about huge flexibility though, so don't be too fixated on that. This is really just a nice release. Gently walk yourself in and up. You can hold to the insides of your knees, lean back, guide yourself back together. Just give a little knee squeeze. And then roll down onto your back. We're finishing on the floor. So hugging your knees in. Both hands to your right knee. This will be fairly brief. Left leg straight. And then right leg crosses, spinal twist. Reaching right arm to the right. Back to the center. Exchange your legs, left knee in, right leg extends. Cross your body. And reach the left arm, spinal twist. Nice and easy, back to center. Reset yourself. With your knees bent, arms in a cactus shape on the ground. Windshield wiper one more time in this motion here on your back. So you'll notice we're doing lots of swiveling, lots of twisting here in the cool down. And that's just to complement the very sort of straightforward, linear nature of the 100 rep big toe get up pattern. Let's let the knees tip one way and just pause there. If you like to stack your foot on top of the opposite knee, you're welcome to do that. You can also reach your arms a little longer overhead if that feels nice. Maybe you hold on to a wrist. Again, make it your own. Make it feel good for your body. And then we'll switch sides. Pausing side two. Come back to center. You can shake out your legs. If you would like, before you take a moment to rest on your back, you can hug your knees in again. You can also do happy baby pose if you enjoy doing happy baby pose. And then come to rest on the ground, on your back. The legs sprawl out, arms by your side, or if you prefer, hands lightly on your body. Close your eyes. Allow your belly to rise and fall with your breath. have a little bit more time, I encourage you stay here. Just linger in this nice, still, quiet space. And allow your nervous system to settle. This is such a great way to jumpstart your integration and recovery from the routine that you've done today. Just giving the body a chance to absorb all of that effort, all the information that you are feeding through movement to your nervous system. This is how we adapt, and this is how we improve and progress with movement. It's really in the aftermath of our effort. It's not as much about the stimulus itself, but how our mind and body make sense of the stimulus and make space for it so that it becomes a part of us and we retain what we've done. And we're able to use it as we move forward with life and with movement. So if you do have the time, please stay a little longer. But if this is the time that you have to give today and you need to finish up, you can make your way off the ground as you are ready. And I will leave you here. Thank you so much for joining me for this 100 rep challenge. I hope it serves you really well and that you had a good time with it. So I will see you again next week. We'll be seeing a whole new get up pattern, and I look forward to presenting that and doing it right alongside with you as we continue on this journey. All right, have a great week. Thank you.